On today's episode, I have my co-host, Caution. Talk to him.
That's right. I'm here. Live and direct via McDonald's.
What's going on?
Trying to get this in, brother. Trying to get past all this fake news we have out here. Trying to get past the clown in chief. You know, return back to normal living.
Normal living.
Everything is respected and, you know, people know how to talk to each other instead of engaging in nonsense.
Normal living. What's that?
It happened, you know, it was when before Donald Trump got elected.
Oh, you mean back when stuff made sense?
Yeah, you know, when we talk to each other, talk to neighbors were friendly.
Yeah, because, oh, wait a minute. The first thing I want to get into, did you see Rudy's hairline or sideburns start dripping?
Oh, I thought he was melting, literally. I figure Rudy is kin to the Wicked Witch of the West, man. He was melting. He knows he was wrong for that.
Nah, he was at the press conference, and I guess he forgot that those heat lamps heat you up, and you told on yourself.
Where's the evidence? I want to know what all this evidence is.
That's what I want to know. Where's the evidence?
Because in every court case, even here in Michigan, all of their lawsuits have been thrown out. And Rudy was dishonest in that little, I don't know what they call that little milking meeting of his, because he lied about how far he would take it. When the judge asked him to present fraud, he had no proof. So this lets a lot of people know that the Republicans right now are on some garbage. They're misleading the public, and it's just crazy because they're trying to do this big division and have Americans, fellow Americans like you, me, and everybody else go at each other's throats because some guy can't accept a loss.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. Donald Trump needs to be just. I can't wait till his eviction notice comes on January 20th when they got to really, when they got to kick the door in. They throw him and Melania and Ivanka stuff on the front of the lawn at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. It's gonna be a sight to see.
Actually, how about his current Secret Service staff? Do you think that they're setting up right now? Do you think that they're setting up right now, like twiddling their thumbs, saying 59 more days? Ooh.
Oh man, they probably praying, probably sending secret messages, smoke signals in the air out bad. They doing whatever they need to do to get away from this guy because this guy is a joke, and they know he's a joke.
Well,
he's just made a mockery of our democracy here, and I just can't roll with that. I just want him to be gone. Why can't he just go away?
Because look at it like this. He's old, he's stuck in his ways, and he feels like he's done nothing wrong, like the typical WASP. And for those who don't know what WASP means, white Anglo-Saxon person.
Wow.
He wants to be...
I learn something new every time I talk to you.
Because he feels like he's an elitist.
Oh, he's beyond that stage at this point.
Well, it's far more worse now because you've got people that's catering to him.
Oh, the Rudies of the world? Yeah, pretty much.
The Rudies, the
McConnells,
the Kaylee Macadamias.
But they're still trying to put pressure on people. You know what I found funny yesterday? That he called up the Michigan canvass people for the election and had them come meet with him before they make their certify the vote here in Michigan Monday. He met with them yesterday, trying to convince them not to certify. So he's trying to disenfranchise an entire county of people who voted, the other way.
No, actually, what he tried to do, because one of the senators put it out there, he tried to bully and intimidate them. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what to tell him.
I know what to tell him. I can tweet him the number to 2 men in the truck, because he gonna need it.
Well, it's being civilized about it. There's no way he can win. He knows the numbers aren't there for him.
Well, the big question is...
Simple math is, come on, we did the recount in Georgia. He may have gained, he gained about, 800 votes? That's about it?
Well...
It didn't do anything, so I don't know why he's doing... All this is just political theater, Jay.
Really, I'm going to tell you honestly what it is. If you really sit back and look at it, this is somebody who does not have a clue. Never had one. Never had one. He set out to disrupt and destroy. And he did that. Think about it. We average... Huh?
He's accomplished half of that. I got to give him props on. He has accomplished some of that. You do not understand. Donald Trump is the person that you can basically sing out for all of the things that we are basically going through. His mismanagement of the COVID pandemic is just, and his division of everybody here in the country.
Mm-hmm. Well, what's bad when Romney jumped on his head recently. Did you hear about that?
About Romney?
Yeah.
I don't trust Mitt. I don't trust Mitt Romney. I'm sorry. He still looks the same. brother an alien or something. Because he still looks the same from over 7, 8 years ago. Something wrong with that.
Well, here's something else to think about too.
He ain't of us. He alien.
Here's something else to think about. McConnell turned on him again.
I don't know. I mention another one of those guys. Mitch McConnell was one of those guys. I have to literally be in the room when he say something.
Yeah.
And then right then, I probably still won't trust him.
Well, you know who Mitch is?
Mitch is the senior man in the Senate. He's the mouthpiece. He's the guy that can make it happen or it don't happen.
Isn't that special?
But I do believe this much. Nick knows what to do and what not to do. And he knows he can only go so far in this whole little, I don't know what Donald Trump crap is or calling himself doing, but Mitch is only going to take it so far. He knows he can only take it so far. So I'm thinking like this. I'm thinking around another week or two, Mitch going to probably call Trump and be like, stop. Okay, I went as far as I can go with you. You still don't have any proof. You're bringing up crazy stuff with Rudy. Rudy just, I don't understand how you pay Rudy. I don't understand how they pay Rudy $20,000 a day, $20,000 per day to represent him. And he's gotten nothing.
Bruh.
That's when I know it's a clown show.
Rudy claims.
I mean, you got to agree with that.
Rudy claims that he didn't ask for $20,000 a day.
Oh God, please. That's why he was melting on us on national television because he's sweating. He got paid that 20. Believe that. That's why he was. I mean, man, I feel bad for Mr. Burns.
I know. I don't feel bad for him.
The whole time he was melting, I was thinking Smithers was gonna come out there from the center and wipe the whatever that was, the oil that comes from his body. I don't know.
You call him Smithers?
But obviously Smithers said, "Hey, I have better things to do."
Well, Mr. Smithers, I don't know.
It's crazy what Trump is trying to do, and I just never seen somebody all in their feelings like this. I mean, I have, but dang.
Maybe.
When does reality grasp this guy? You gotta ask
maybe it's the steroids.
Reality just come in and say, "Hey, Donald, wake up, we lost."
Maybe it's the steroids.
Let's go about our business. Let's let the country try to go a different direction instead of all the hateful stuff I've done.
Well,
but like if it keeps continuing this clown show, it just ain't gonna work out for him in the end. I think he tried to keep himself out of jail. You elaborated on something like that on one of your previous broadcasts. About
what he's doing.
That guy after he gets out.
What he's trying to do is this. It's inevitable that he's going before a judge. It's inevitable. He's not going to be able to avoid it. And the question is it going to be the United States versus Donald James Trump, or was it going to be the state of New York?
I can already tell you, I keep up with the New York Times. They coming for him. District of New York is coming for him.
Yep.
I think he has to win, or this is just me talking. I think he has to win, or they have an ironclad case against him. He's done. He's gonna do something. He's gonna have to pay a lot of money, which he ain't got, and he's also gonna have to probably spend some time in a federal prison.
Now here's the question.
I think his supporters are so crazy, they're gonna try to break him out.
Now here's the question. Do you think he's going to try to pardon himself?
That's too easy, and that's so Trumpish. I really, my friend, I really don't know. I couldn't really tell you. If we were betting, I would put all the house on it. He would do that because I probably would. But I don't think Mitch McConnell and the rest of the boys would let him do that.
I don't know.
I think the House. Here's something crazy. I think the House and the Senate together would unite and actually block that. And I also think that the Supreme Court would not go with it. I don't think the Supreme Court would go with that. They'd be like, wait a minute, man. This is too obvious. If it was not obvious, I would say everybody let it slide. But it's too obvious. So, I think the Supreme Court would look at him like he's a moron. And be like, oh, God, please.
Well, you know what he spent the last couple of days doing?
Kissing everybody but?
No. More like, trying to get judges.
Oh, yeah, sweet talking. Blowing smoke. Yeah, pretty much. Typical day, Trump. But what can you do? He's at the end of the line right now. He has nothing really to go on. He can't blame Dominion. He tried to blame Dominion, their software, which was ridiculous when he started it, because it had something to do with Hugo Chavez. Stop.
Chavez.
That was retarded. Excuse me. That was just special need. I'll say that. I'm politically correct. I'm politically correct. Gotta watch my tone. Because there's a lot of social justice warriors out there, you know. I gotta keep it PC. Yeah, but no, he does not have a foot to stand on. He has nothing. After this week, Monday is it for him, because that's when the state of Michigan certifies to vote for Joe Biden, and that's it. That's the ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
You know why he pulled all his lawsuits?
Because he ain't got nothing.
No. Not just that. When they told him how much it was going to be to do a recount, he ain't got that.
Oh, he tried. But he's still, don't he got his born again slaves? That's what I call him. Don't he got his
what?
born again slaves donating to his cause?
Man.
So I'm thinking, because he's not using their money for what, and that's another thing. I don't believe how these people could just be cool with that.
That's what happens when you don't have a clue.
He's literally taking their money and using it for something completely different than what he has let them think. He's going to use that if he can to probably, he's doing two things with it already. One, I think he's using it for his legal team that he's going to have when he goes against the District of New York. Secondly, it's to pay off his debt he owed for all these rallies. We see a lot of people don't bring that up. Donald Trump is kind of like a deadbeat dad, dude. When it comes to these rallies, he owes almost close to $7 million in rally fees. Because all these rallies, they cost money. And he just been standing people up all around the country. And nobody has even reported on this. It's so funny to me. But these people are going in, giving their money, thinking that the decision of the people is going to be changed. It's ridiculous.
Bruh.
So, hey, they get whatever they deserve in this. I'm telling you, bro. I don't feel sorry for none of them. They can sit up and cry and do whatever. I don't care. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with mine. Nobody asks questions anymore. This is where we go wrong, man. We don't ask questions anymore.
Well,
and then, you know, you got some good people on this cast, man. I love what you're doing. I've always been a big supporter of yours. I'm gonna keep on being the biggest supporter of yours because you're the voice of the people now.
I appreciate it.
And we need you more than ever because we have a lot of uncivil arrests going around here. And if they try to play it, for some reason, if they try to play Michigan on the certification Monday, you're going to see some madness you ain't never seen before around these parts. Because that would be disenfranchising a whole city. And
but here go the whole thing. The whole thing that he tried. The whole thing that he tried. He wanted to have just Wayne County's votes thrown out.
Yeah, all the black people votes. Just say that. All African American votes out that window.
Yeah.
They knew what they were saying because they were trying to make it seem like Livonia is more reputable than the city of Detroit. And I'm like, wait a minute.
You said Wayne County, and anyone with half a brain knew exactly who he was talking about. He was talking about Detroit.
He dog whistled the heck out of that one. I give him that one. He dog whistled that one. I heard that one. I can't hear a whistle, but I heard that one. I truly heard that whistle because he tried to call. He said Detroit is a very disgusting place. Yeah, it has a bad element there. What do you mean bad element, man? Every city across the U.S. has a bad element.
I just want to say Detroit is not known for its integrity. We won in Wayne County. They wouldn't let my posters count the votes. Dog. Just really.
Well, isn't that special?
It's insulting, but it's totally Rudy. Rudy, what happened to this man? This man used to be the 911 mayor. Remember? 9/11 guy. He was the man that handled that New York City like clockwork. Had the first alerters. Everybody was on Rudy. Rudy was the man. What happened to this man?
Because Rudy started hanging out with Satan. That's who he started hanging out with. That dude.
Man, Rudy is so out of touch. I feel bad for him. And like I said, him melting in front of people did not help it. He's a sad little tart. I feel so bad for him. I do. But him, I don't feel sorry for the falsehoods. All the falsehoods that Rudy is putting out within the last 2 weeks have been kind of disturbing. Because he has a lawyer, and he says he's like a highly vetted lawyer. He knows better than to try to present go into a courtroom and try to present a case with no evidence?
Because the judge asked him, "Do you have anything?"
Evidence?
Well,
and that's why they pull most of their cases. In Pennsylvania's just been knocking them down left and right. Like, man, get out of here with that. Go back home and bring us something.
Even if he got Michigan and let's say, even if he got Pennsylvania and Michigan, you still lost.
Yeah, because he lost Arizona. They pulled out of Arizona real quick. They tried to prove that Arizona didn't go to Biden, but when all else fails, the truth will come through sometime. And they came to find out that Arizona voted for Biden. It's an older community. You gotta understand something. It's older people, and a lot of older people go to retire in Arizona. And the way that Trump handled the pandemic, it affects mostly old people. Him saying he don't care, him saying it's that is not true, and Joe going down there and basically say, "Hey man, I'm looking out for y'all." It turned the vote. Because a lot of people, regardless of what you think about Trump, but they were turned off about the way he handled the pandemic. And then Herman Cain dying and everybody else catching it, and him catching it, it did not help. A lot of people don't realize that. That's where those independent votes came in.
What killed it for Trump,
affiliated with either party, came in and said, "No, we ain't going for this. It's time for
what killed it for Trump in Arizona was when he disrespected John McCain.
Oh man,
that did it.
Cindy turned around. Cindy McCain turned around and voted for Joe Biden. And she had a lot of pull too. A lot of people probably won't keep. That was brilliant observation you made right there, my friend. Because people did not expect what type of pull, or did not recognize what type of pull Cindy McCain had. She convinced a lot of people to say, we ain't going with him no more. We can't go with this anymore. He's insulted John's memory every way he can. And I don't believe me, I know Meghan McCain was behind the scenes, because she be filming, but she keep her composure every time that man say something about her father.
Well, not only that,
but and convinced a couple more people to say, that ain't the way to go.
Not only that, but Meghan and her father was extremely close.
Yeah.
And for him to sit up and call her father a coward.
Yeah, she was heated. I seen that episode of The View. She was heated. She was heated.
I just watched it.
She's a person that is, it's kind of a conflict of interest, because the fact that she's a conservative, she's a Republican, she's a darling in the Republican Party. But Trump tried to go there. Sometimes, man, when you get personal, people just, I can't do this. The only person that you could go personal on and they don't care and they let you walk all over is Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz is, man, if I was his wife, I'd divorce that coward the next day. Trump called his wife ugly on national TV. And this man still up here kissing Donald Trump's butt. So he put party before family. Who does that?
See. There's no way in hell.
This man, and then he said your daddy was involved in killing JFK. What the freaking frat? And you still support. And then the last piece of information, he said Ted Cruz was not born here, so he should not legally be able to vote or become president. This is Trump. When Trump was trying in 2016, this is what Trump was doing. So, man, I don't get Ted Cruz. I get Meghan McCain, but Ted Cruz can miss me, because he's all about the Republican Party. He don't care about his family. Because ain't nobody gonna come on national TV and tell me my wife ugly and she look like a dog. Trump said that. And he's still kissing his rear end. So Ted Cruz, you get the gas face, dude.
This is why I said I could not have been in politics, because if the commander-in-chief called my wife ugly,
I'm
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Let me give you the words he said. she's not a good-looking woman. And kind of doggish. Kind of
Well,
doggish.
I tell you what. Hey, you call my wife ugly? Fuck the party. I'm beating your ass. On national TV. I'm beating your ass.
We know what you are, how we conducted ourselves in that match. But we have to, but Ted Cruz, man, he just got no backbone. I know
None.
she has to say for Big Howard. She has to say this. She's probably uninterested when this dude going in on her. Just thinks about everything else. Well, what did I do tomorrow? I got a meeting with the girls tomorrow. Could you hurry this up there? The next 2 minutes. It's been 3 minutes. Hurry up. You got 2 left.
The commander-in-chief calling a senator and a fellow Republican, you going personal?
And being accusing your father, your dead father, of being a person of interest in killing JFK. Allegedly accusing your father of killing the president. Now,
one of the most beloved presidents.
Trump and me would be in the same atmosphere together. His existence would annoy me. I mean, because he's going at your father. Now, your wife is somebody you married and brought into your family. He can feel two ways about that. Maybe they ain't even get along. But your father, somebody that nurtured you over the years, somebody that was there for you, this, that, and the other. You letting this man come up and just spit on his memory. Oh, no.
You know who I feel bad for?
That's why I draw the line.
You know who I feel bad for? Barron.
Yeah. Yeah. He probably gonna get beat up. He better trade that last name. That's Bronx. No. That's a mistake on the computer card right there. It's Bronx. but that boy don't even look like him. So good.
Your dad's a loser.
Lucky look like Melania. Because he can't look like. He don't
I
look
wouldn't.
Like that thing.
I wouldn't go that far to call that luck.
What's the special needs Trump? The other one.
You know
no
what?
one cares about.
Eric.
Eric's a hot mess. They need to let him go outside more. Instead of letting him run around the house with his toys and his big boy undies.
They need to buy him some new crayons.
Because Eric don't get enough heat. When he comes out and he speaks, it's like, oh wow, part 2.
Well,
yeah, he's related.
The funny thing is though, is that I wonder what Senior is going to say about Junior catching COVID, as well as Rudy's sons catching it.
Yeah.
Are they going to say anything, or are they going to act like it's nothing?
They're probably going to do the second option, number 2, nothing, because he was out probably somewhere, and I believe Kimberly gave it to him. Yes, Kimberly gave it to him. Kimberly Guilford gave it to him last time. As for Rudy's son, I don't know. I don't care. I'm paying $20,000 a day. I don't care.
And Kimberly. Kimberly.
Oh, my God. It's scary, though, out here, how he got these people convinced that this election was stolen from him. I mean, I'm serious. My next-door neighbor came out, was talking crazy. It's like, man, Trump got robbed, man. It's crazy. He's got robbed. And I'm like, how do you get robbed? They stole the election. How do you steal an election?
That's my question.
I asked him simple questions. Where's the evidence? Man, they did it through a computer and Dominion, and Hugo Chavez he was part of it. I just don't know. I'm like, okay. Well, when you find out, let me know.
I got a better question.
What's that?
Because I read something about this Million MAGA March.
Nigga, what?
Yeah.
That crap that they did to race some money for him by marching all the way around.
Dude, I read something. I read something that all of his supporters were going to do a million MAGA march to protest the election.
They can and will not be heard. One certification. Monday is the D-Day for Trump. Monday is it. After Monday, he's going to be an afterthought because Pennsylvania is going to certify. Michigan definitely going to certify. Arizona will be legit by Monday.
He's not conceding.
It's over.
He's not conceding. He's not going to.
He don't have to concede. It's over.
No, he's not. He's not. I'm telling you, he's not.
Okay,
he's defiant to the end.
You remember, you know how they evict people? I want to see the process done to him. I'm seeing how it's done to others. I want to see how it's done to him. If he want to come out the White House screaming, or have his stuff thrown, Melania stuff thrown on the front lawn, that's on him. Because I know what they do with regular missions, and these are the people now that 9 times out of 10, the people that they hire to throw him out are people that don't like him. So they're going to take extra pride in throwing his stuff on the front lawn of 16 Pennsylvania Avenue. And he better hope some brothers and sisters lay out. But because we gonna take some good stuff. Not gonna it.
I'm just wondering.
Once it go laying on that yacht, laying on that lawn is hey.
I'm just wondering what shift Kaylee's gonna be back on at Deja Vu.
Oh man.
Ain't she special?
Well, a lot of people going to be going through a lot of things, man.
Ain't she special though?
Who's that?
Kaylee McEnany.
I don't know what's going on with her. She seems like she. I don't know.
She's special.
I think she gonna end up turning on him in a minute too. Because
no, she's not.
The stuff she coming out and saying.
That's gonna be his next affair.
You know?
That's gonna be his next affair.
He probably already did it with her, man. Come on.
Well.
I think and quiet as kept. I'm gonna tell you else a week. I think he creeped. Trump might have creeped and paid something for Tommy Lauren. He liked Tommy Lauren. He liked Tommy. I think he might have crashed, and she be on her little podcast going with some nonsense. But I'm guaranteeing you, I think he might have rung that bell because he thought highly of her.
Nope, I don't think so.
I know she she likes the brothers, but I think.
Wait a minute, hold on. That is an allegation. That's an allegation.
No, people, we cannot prove these things. I'm just saying.
It's an allegation.
She has been Trump mentions her a lot, and she caught his eye. I'm just saying. You know what?
So
you know when he catch your eye, he pay you some money extra on the game.
So did the Russian strippers in Moscow when they was peeing on her. Anyway.
Oh man, he was not doing that. They were merely expressing their customary thing over there. That's how they do it. That was just there.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
It's a ritual.
He's not special.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were just showing him the real meaning of Red Square, huh?
Right. We already helped him battle with his hair. We heard he on there a big skull.
Or better yet, they said, "Let us show you what Ketel One can do."
It helps skin. It helps skin. It also helps skin.
It will help your mullet.
They gave him a bump. That was their customary way of trying to help that man out with skin and hair condition.
Oh, okay, so they
did not prove that they were trippers, even though
they bought the spray gun.
They were hot.
So they bought the spray gun for him.
Yes, right.
Okay. And so, like, what they did was they mixed together some brothel urine and some water and some bleach, and then they just sprayed it on him.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
See?
Oh, well. That's too
always
bad.
a reasonable explanation for everything that is unexplained. See, that's what I was always told.
That's too bad for him.
I'm just saying this. This is me saying this. In the end, Donald Trump. We enjoyed your last 4 years of chaos, laughter, mispronunciation of words, feeding athletes who have accomplished championships and other achievements to fast foods. You on how you would translate talking to a woman by grabbing some.
Well,
we enjoyed all of this. This
the
is
one
all
word
we enjoyed, and we are going to miss it.
the one word that
what we missed, what Trump gave us 40 years of excitement. Oh, and racial division.
Wait. There's one word that he taught me that I still laugh at, and it's kofefe.
I had some of that on some of my pie the other day, some kofefe.
Yeah, you know what? I think Mika just made a nice hot pot of kofefe.
Well, it goes with any meal. It can go with any meal, as we have been told by our president and sneak, Mr. Trump. It goes with everything.
Kofefe.
You're probably sitting somewhere miserable in a mug. Yeah, you ain't seen him though. That's kind of funny. You're probably sitting around in his drawers or in a messed up old night robe, walking around with cheeseburgers in his pockets. Man,
You know what?
it ain't good. He got to come to the reality after Monday.
He's not special.
The president and chief anymore. And then, but he's doing more damage for leaving out. But that's for another episode, bro. He's doing a lot before you get out of there. He's firing a lot of people, and he's placing some people in power positions and making decisions that are very questionable.
Yeah,
I don't
he's
know what his deal is, but it is what it is.
The people that's trying to talk sense to him, he's firing them.
Oh well, he gonna have to fire a lot of people because he could probably have to try to fire Congress if he could. Everybody,
If you could take him out of my ear, please.
Is drawing back the troops. That's questionable. Another thing he's doing is that he replaced the Secretary of Defense. Why would you do that in a lame duck? Really? The guy was good enough for you for like the last 3-4 years. Now all of a sudden he's worthless to you? Maybe because he won't let you do some things, put your hands on certain buttons, or start certain wars. I don't believe in the whole Russia thing. I just can't buy into it because I don't think he's that smart. But I can say this much: by him keep doing these very suspect type of decisions, it makes you wonder though who is really pulling this man's strings.
That's a very good question.
That's because I don't know. Even Obama wasn't this damn, heated or just in a hissy fit at the end of his term and just start firing people that he hired.
No,
and
because
he know that these people will not do anything to damage or shame his integrity, his look, his outlook.
well, you were seeing a difference between an actual president and an actor, a reality TV show star.
Man. But here's the thing about that reality TV show comedy festering jerk off. He in a position where he can cause some very bad things to happen to this country as far as security on his way out. And him not wanting to make the smooth transition with Biden's team is already suspect. He gonna try to leave Biden with a bunch of problems. That Obama hated Trump. We all know that. But he still made the transition of power easy for him. He basically gave him a good country, something you could work on. So every time Trump sits up here and elaborates on employment and the economy, that was hand-given to him. Obama
If you think about it,
all the mess before he gave it to him, so he could prosper. And you see every time Trump speaks, he's always saying what knows politics, who knows the economy, knows that Barack Obama basically cleared this stuff up for you before he got out of office. So
It's
you
funny.
can have a smooth transition.
It's funny you mentioned him trying to screw everything up for Biden.
So he doing it.
Because he just said a couple days ago that is his mission right now. He's going to cause as much bullshit as possible.
Don't put it, but see, here in the midst of, I say this, in the midst of your BS, in the midst of your anger, your hissy fit, do not jeopardize the American people because you mad.
Mm-hmm.
If you love, here's the thing about Donald Trump. I don't think he likes his supporters. He just thinks they're just little coke dames. He would never invite any of them fools to have a dinner with him. This is the whole thing that makes me laugh. He would never go anywhere. He's not the type of dude that would go anywhere with these type of cats, have a drink or anything with him. He don't drink. He wouldn't invite him to his golf course.
Mm-hmm.
None of that. I guarantee any of his supporters that like him would never be able to be allowed in his golf course because they don't have the money. So you have to think about this. I got to get paid and get to a certain status in order for Donald Trump to invite me to his golf course. If you're just a regular person that voted for him and kissing his butt, he still wouldn't do anything with you. The man is just, I don't get why people just don't see through this man. This man is just about himself. He's arrogant. He's an elitist. He's an elitist Republican.
He's a wasp.
And he don't care. He does not care. All these people are there. The one thing I can say about Donald Trump, he see all the people in this little cult as the same folks. Just followers. But if he knows they're not able to clearly think with any type of logic, and they'll go with anything he says.
Well, my friend,
At least Obama went out to a restaurant and he had a beer. At least Obama when he goes to a basketball game, he sits in the middle of a crowd. He don't sit out of the crowd.
well, my friend, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up for right now. I appreciate you coming on.
Well, it was great to get on here with you, man. I got to do more of these with you. But like I said, because you're the voice of Michigan. You're the voice of Michigan. I support you, and like I said, you're the number one guy out here. Just keep doing what you do. People, this is real talk. You want it straight. You want facts. You want it all. You want an unbiased opinion. Hey, UnCivil. This is where it's at. It's the beginning and the end.
All right, give me 1 second.
Being a part of it today, bro.
All right, I'm gonna get at you.
All right, thanks.
All right.